So I got into modelling by not being a good dancer. And I used to love dancing and I wanted to go to a dance school and I was kind of set on doing that. My mum kind of said this to me. She was like, do you want to try some modelling? Like maybe that would work. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And so it was kind of, when you're young, it's more just like, yeah, I'll do that. Fine. Yeah, great. Let's see how this goes. And looking back, I'm like, wow, I just threw myself into it. When I say I'm a model, people react in a lot of different ways, I suppose. I'd say some people are really excited by it. They want to ask a lot of questions. Some people, are a little bit confused or just like, oh, what do you mean? Which is quite funny as well. Or maybe I'll say, oh, I work in a bookshop. It's just a bit easier. The most asked question when I say I model, most people ask about money, how much you get paid. And I always think for any other job, if somebody told you what they did and you're like, oh yeah, how much do you get paid a year? It would be, it's quite strange. I'll get my accounts out and we can go through it. But yeah. First experience when I cut my hair short. So I must have been about 13, 14, and I worked at hairdressers, like sweeping the hair. It was after school. I used to go and do it. And one of the hairdressers was like, hey, you should cut your hair off. And they seemed quite kind of older and cooler. So I was like, yeah, let's cut it off. So they cut it about as short as this. It's like a week later when the excitement's over and then you just kind of wake up. Have I done the right thing? But it's hair and it'll grow. So yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I think when I was young, I loved with the modelling was playing with identity and kind of more than, I'm never really interested in the pictures being super beautiful. I just liked the theatre of being someone else for a day. I actually found that really fun. Yeah, I think my worst job was bridal wear because it was just so sweet and so white. And I just, I didn't know what to do. We just held the bouquet and looked sweet. But yeah. Simple things make me feel comfortable on set, like, people knowing your name. That always helps. That's quite nice. It's by like the afternoon when people are still saying like she or her, and you're like, oh. I think generally in life, if somebody knows and uses your name, it makes you feel more included. So that's really nice. Okay, what advice would I give to a younger model me? I think I would say don't be too hard on yourself, which I know is a really kind of obvious cliched thing to say, but I think it's true. I think I didn't understand what it meant to be refused a job, or, when I was young, it just all felt personal. So every no was, oh, it's because of me. But as you get older, you realise they were just looking for blonde hair, or, they were just looking for someone with, brown eyes, or just something that it wasn't you. But I think when you were younger, I kind of took that a bit more personally.